But right now, what I want to do is I want to clean it a little bit. Because what we have right now is a system that is quite modular, right? So we can easily go and replace search. We can easily go and replace LLM. Let's say if you want to use Anthropic, you would just go and replace this function with the implementation from Anthropic. Or if you want a search that is using Elasticsearch instead of min search, you just go and update this function, right? And what I want to do next is I want to extract all this logic in a file. And after that, we are going to replace min search with another search library. So I want to make it easy for us to do that. So for that, I'm going to create two files. First one is going to be called ingest.py. And the second one is called RAGhelper.py. And yeah, this is what we need. So we're going to have two files. The first file is called ingest.py. So what it will have is first this thing that downloads the data. We used it all the way here at the beginning when we were downloading the data. So we were sending the request to this courses JSON and constructing these documents, right? So what I did is I put it together inside one function. So when we need to get the data, what we can do is we can simply, I'll create another notebook. I'll call it RAG ingest, maybe, my Python notebook. So here I'll do from ingest import, what do we have? Load FAQ data. So now when I do this, I don't need to repeat the same code over and over again because we are going to use this code again. We're going to, in the next lesson of this workshop and also in the next workshops, we're going to use the same code. So I don't want to write it over and over again. So for that, I'll just put this data here, and it's our FAQ data. I think we call them documents. Right, so all I need to do to download the documents is just now invoke this function. Right, it's very convenient. And the other thing here is build index. So now I also, from what I can also do is build index. So I can say index build index documents, right? So then instead of dragging this code, documents, yeah. Instead of using this code and copy pasting it, I can just use these two functions. Okay, and then the next thing I want to do is I want to create RAGhelper. So RAGhelper will contain our RAG function. So all the things we defined here. So first of all, we are going to have our search. So right now I'm just going to copy these things because this file is a little bit more complicated. So I want to explain what I do, not just simply copy paste from the instructions. So then, yeah, we'll have instructions. We will have our user prompt template. So what I want to do is just put everything together in one place. So then build context function. Build prompt. What else do we need? And this LLM function, right? So all these things we needed to this. And now when I copied them to a separate file, you can see that index is highlighted. It says it's not defined because here index is a global variable, right? Or OpenAI client is a global variable. So, but when we move it to a separate file, it's not available. So typically when you have dependencies like that, we don't want them to define them here. I don't want to say from ingest import load data index, because it makes the code very difficult to reuse and adjust. Because in the next, it's what we're going to do today is we're going to replace min search with something else. But if I add here, wait a second. If I do here this, and I do here this, now it will work, right? So now you see that this is not highlighted anymore. It means that there is a global variable called index, and the search depends on this index being global variable. So now when I import search, I can actually check that from RAG helper import search. So when I now do search, let's see, I search Docker, I find things, right? But this is not flexible. I cannot really go and easily replace this thing with something else. So what I want to do instead is I want to create a class that will, it's called encapsulation. It will contain the dependencies of this class. It will contain index. It will contain OpenAI client. So then not only it's encapsulated and it's easier to control because we can, when we, I'll call it, let's say for now, I'll call it RAG. So we'll have the constructor, initializer, right? And then here we can say index self index equals index. So this thing becomes the dependency of, oops. Yeah. So now we depend on this index defined here inside. So when I create RAG here, yeah, okay. I will need to reload this. But when I create RAG here, I can put any index I want there, right? And also when I have a class, then I can have a subclass that could be like some other RAG that will override this. So this is what I want to have. And right now, I don't want to spend time cleaning this code. I think I just wanted to illustrate the idea because I already have it all prepared. So I'll take this, I can call it RAGBase, okay. And we have prompt template. Yeah, let me use it, use a prompt template. So what we have here, wait, why it's complaining? Yeah, so our initializer will take index, which is min search, will take OpenAI client, LLM client, will take instructions in case we want to overwrite them. We'll take the course, probably instructions, and prompt template should be here. And instructions, let's also make them default, like have a default one, right? So we will use the default one unless we want to override. Then the course, by default, we will use LLM Zoomcamp unless we want to override. And by default, we will use the GPT-5.4 model unless we want to override. And now all these things that I have later, so for example, this search, so now inside search, I depend on index from here, right? Not on a global variable. And here I depend on the course from here. If I want to override it and I want to perform search for data engineering Zoomcamp, I would just, when initializing this thing, I would change it. Next thing is I have this prompt stuff, build context and build prompt. Again, I use the prompt template here. So by default, it's the default one, right? But I can override it if I want. So maybe for some applications, I will need to use a different one. And finally, our RAG, right? So RAG is what we saw before. It puts everything together. I think we are missing an LLM function. Here. So we have this LLM function, right? So let's say you want to replace, instead of using OpenAI, you want to use Anthropic, or you want to use a local LLM, right? So this is the function you would override. You will create a class that you will call Olama RAG, which extends this one. And then we don't actually need in it. What we will need is we will need to define LLM. And here we will use something else, some other logic, right? Just for as an example. Okay, so we have these things. Now I don't need this anymore. Actually, and let me just start this. I'll create another RAG helper. IPython. Should I do? I'll just call it RAG. IPython notebook. So what I will do in this RAG, yeah, we don't need these things. I'll create a new one from RAG helper, import RAGBase. And I'll call it assistant RAGBase. So we don't need to override anything here, but if we wanted, we could. But the important thing we need to specify here is our index, which I'll get from here. This. So now I will do, right, I forgot about OpenAI client, very important. It's somewhere here at the beginning, right? I will also need to do this. Okay, so we import this. We import that. And now we have OpenAI client and index. And now I can ask my assistant, I just discovered the course. Can I still join? I think I mixed this two. So it should be index first, and then LLM client second. Okay, so now we put everything together, we clean the code, and this is all we need to do. So I'll call it maybe RAG cleaned.